Hello everybody, and welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! It's your buddy Cooper here, and today we're going to enjoy more adventures with Alexis, although it's hard to say enjoy when she keeps bullying me. But that's okay, we're going to go to the Raw Yellow dorm, and we're going to do some duels, and we're going to see if we can get bullied a little bit less. You know what, if I were to beat a really strong duelist, maybe she'd leave me alone. Mimikree's a little too strong though. Alright, fine, I'll do it. Fine, we're going to open up the day by trying to beat Mimikree. We're currently 4-4 with him. Our deck right now, I would rate as a level 5 deck. He uses a level 9 deck. This is going to be extremely difficult. Let's see how we do. Luckily, he's going to let me go first, which is really nice of him. I do appreciate that, though I don't know if it'll make a difference. What I really need is Heavy Storm to stop this man, and even then it might not work. Alright, I'm going to set Lacunga, I'm going to set Mirror Force, and I'm going to pray. That is all I can really do. Lacunga, Mirror Force, pray. There's the Banisher to be a problem. Using Mirror Force this early is extremely foolish, and yet I will do it because banishing ruins my strategies. 2 traps, like I said, his deck is super annoying and I need Heavy Storm. I do not have Heavy Storm, therefore we're going to just flip summon Lacunga to bait out a trap. Of course, it's bottomless, so no matter what, I was going to lose a Lacunga. Then I'm going to summon Lacunga and see if he has a second bottomless. Alright, what else could it possibly be? I attack for 17. Okay, looks like we're doing good, guys. Mimikree is in trouble. We got ourselves a nice chunk of damage, and he doesn't know what to do. Now, he does have a lot of decent defenders as well, so I do need to be somewhat careful. But like I said, because of his back row, I don't feel safe. Royal Oppression would stop me from playing the game. So if I have the option, I think I would like to destroy it. I would like to destroy that. Because who knows what I'm going to need. Next, I'm going to normal summon my Ice Blast user Rice. And then we're going to Synchro Summon in hopes that this will work. There's no guarantees that this will work, but hopefully it does, because if it does work, we're about to win the duel. Not on this turn, but pretty close to this turn. I'm going to use Bryonyx Effect. We're going to use 2 monsters, keep the spell, and we're going to bounce back the 2 problems. Then we're going to activate Premature Burial, and we're going to do an insane amount of damage, and now since he doesn't have Royal Oppression to stop me, I literally can just win the duel. It'll take an amazing amount of stuff for him to come back from this situation. So 2300, 2500, 4800 damage, and good old Mimikree is in trouble. Now, I'm also in trouble because that took a lot of cards to make this happen. So if he gets more trap cards, it might not matter. Yep, he got more trap cards, so this is a 50-50 guess on what I'm doing here. I activate Bryonyx Effect, and I am taking a gamble. I'm gambling the monster is the problem. I'm going in for game. I attack for 25. No! Don't flip anything! Wait! There's still hope. It's not guaranteed, but there's hope. I attack for 23! Yeah! Level 9 opponent Mimikree defeated. I did it. Yes, it took a lot of luck drawing that MST at the perfect time, but it's done. And you know what, Alexis? Remember this duel is an example of good dueling, okay? I will. And thanks to us doing that correctly, she is our friend now. So let us go, I don't know, let's go to the forest at night. Let's see the forest dwellers. Yeah, like Donnie here and Truman. We also got Wade and Guy in blue. I'm sorry, I can't get close to him. Could be Pablo. I hate Pablo. Let's see. We got Fatty, Matthew. Alvaro's teaming up with Sadina. Tristan's over here with Rock. There's a lot of opponents here. To make it interesting, we'll fight Donnie Zalug with Truman over here. And then we're going to get into Alexis's second story. And this is a different story. So even though it's somehow still managed to be about Atticus Rhodes, I am hoping that most of it will be at least different. And so far it seems so. So let's get lucky. Now, Truman uses a dark deck. Donzalug uses a dark deck as well. Dark Scorpion, to be exact. This could be difficult. Wetlands has a decent effect for Ice Blast user Rice, and you didn't even summon it. Okay. You have a card that could benefit from wet, and you're just like, nah, I'll stay dry. However, I also own that monster, so maybe I'll draw it. I did not. But the card I did draw was even better, the Abyss Soldier. Then, with the power of Abyss Soldier, I'm going to activate my effect, and I'm going to bounce out my Blizzard Dragon. The reason I'm using Blizzard Dragon is because I want to get rid of the monster card. I know he runs Golem Sentry. Next, I'm going to banish my Blizzard Dragon to summon my Aqua Spirit. And with the power of Aqua Spirit, Blizzard Dragon, and Abyss... Oh, sorry, not Blizzard. Sorry. Aqua Spirit, Cold Enchanter, and Abyss Soldier, we're going to almost win the duel. I am putting my opponent at super low life points on turn 1 with a Magic Cylinder Kicker. They have 3,000 life points. A single Blue Eyes could end this duel. I'm not even going to set TT. I'm only going to play Magic Cylinder. Alright. Oh, you have to bounce swords. My entire deck is an anti-swords deck and it has popped up. For the love of God, bounce swords. Nobleman is good, but you have to bounce swords or we're stuck. Come on, AI Brain. Yeah! Good job. You could also normal summon, but I guess TT was a possibility, so I'm glad you didn't. Ah, it was banished technically. But we should still have game. Cold Enchanter, Alexis's manga card, get in there. Or you could also say anime, since she did have that one arc where she was with the Society of Light. We won. That was pretty easy too. Alexis played perfectly well. Honestly, I'm shocked. I am shocked at how easy that was. All right, cool. Alexis, let's go. Ugh, how long do you plan on wandering around here? Now I know how much of a slacker you really are. Goodbye. I stay up all night dueling and you call me a slacker. Get up, get up, get up, stand up straight and listen. It's time to execute the next phase in Operation Purge Atticus. We will crush my brother's right wing, his fan club. Right, let's move out. Come with me. All right, I gotcha. Where are we going to go? Just not the main gate, hopefully. We always have to go there. Oh, we're going to go to the girls' dorm? We're going to the girls' dorm, everybody. Let's see what happens here. Hey, Miss Fontaine, what are you looking at? Oh, hi, Blair. I'm looking at this. Atticus's autograph? I got it 2 years ago from Cooper. Weird. Is this talking about Tag Force 1? It's been my treasure ever since. Wow, that's so cool. I wish I could have Jaden's autograph. Aw. Oh yeah, there's something I want to ask you, Miss Fontaine. What is it, boy troubles? Yeah, I tried to get Jaden to notice me in a duel of love, but he was so wrapped up in the duel itself, he didn't notice me at all. Well, maybe he should have won the duel. Stop right there, huh? Alexis? Bringing love affairs into duels is outrageous. It's not like they have a few cards made entirely around love. Alexis, the same goes for you, Miss Fontaine. You're a teacher. How can you be in a student's fan club? This is the only line I 100% agree with. 100% agree there's something wrong here. Are you talking about your brother Atticus's fan club? That's right. Look, you've got his autograph and a smug grin on your face. Do you really think a teacher should be doing these things? Finally! Someone with some sense. You know what? Alexis, you're automatically top 5 character just for saying these things. Well, I guess not. Thank you for admitting it. Miss Fontaine, please duel us. And if we win, you have to withdraw from the fan club and give us the autograph. Well, what? But if you win, and only if you win, I will give you the Rhodes Family album. Whoa, why would she need that? But no, this story is so messed up. This is so messed up. Like, at least Alexis is like, there's something wrong with you. Also, here's pictures of my brother when he was even younger. This is so fucked up. I am, okay, wow, Tag Force, what the hell? Fonda Fontaine, you got problems. I don't know why Alexis is willing to enable them if we lose. We're not going to lose. Now that I know what's at stake, we are not going to lose. 100%. Let's do this. All right, here we go. Let's see how we do. And Blair, you're too young to understand what's going on here. That's the only thing I'm gonna go with, so that my mind still feels somewhat clean. Thanks for healing us. That was very nice of you, Fonda. See, when you don't start the duel with bad reaction, you're a pretty nice person. All right, you're probably gonna get Wetlands, but don't play. Oh, you got okay, good. That's a good field spell. That field spell benefits everybody. Practitioner of the Ice Barrier should be plenty powerful. And we heal even more life points. I like this. Plus, the Metal Reflex line would be nice as a tribute monster, so I might get use out of that. Blair is scared. She's probably using her Maiden in Love deck, so it's a lot slower. Nothing to worry about. Okay, weather control's not great, but Abyss Soldier is amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and use it. I activate Abyss Soldier's effect. With the power of Abyss Soldier, I'm going to throw away this Cold Enchanter, and I'm going to bounce you back. Then, I'm going to activate Premature Burial. And with the power of Premature Burial, I bring back Cold Enchanter. After that, I'm going to activate Cold Enchanter's effect. And with Cold Enchanter's effect, I'm going to toss Pot of Avarice. And then I'm going to place a thing onto my Cold Enchanter. Then I'm going to activate my effect. And I'm going to toss away Creature Swap. And I'm going to place it on my Cold Enchanter. Look at that. I've risked everything now. Then I'm going to go in for 27. For those of you that are curious, Metal Reflex Slime, even if it would have 500 attack, it can't attack. I expected her to have nothing, and I threw everything away. Good thing I saved weather control. I threw everything away. I expected nothing from Blair. I thought she was using a bad deck. That is something I can't even stop. Metal Reflex Slime will fail to stop that card. However, she might not be willing to pay the life points, so we'll see. And she okay, we're gaining life points, but we're losing a lot of good stuff. And that is an issue. Their back row is insane. Okay, now we're in danger. It took them too... Oh, yeah, we are. It took them too long, but that's still a problem. Abyss Soldier could bounce back injection, but that would still not be the fastest thing. Yep, time to burn. Thanks to our buff, we burn even more. It's going to continue to burn. Also, you didn't... Why didn't you... Wait. I just realized, why didn't you use Abyss Soldier's effect? You can't even attack. Why didn't you use it? I mean, I guess it wouldn't have saved us, but it makes them have less life points to use this card later. And now we don't have Abyss Soldier. Okay, well, that's great. And obviously, I'm not being serious. I am not happy. Okay, not happy about this situation. What are we going to do? Interesting, but not enough to win the duel yet. So we're just going to set weather control. And we're going to hold back on an Unstealing Injection until we have a better target for it. Or a direct attack at least. That's a card we need to kill. That... Oh, I didn't know she was using Light Swords. I thought she'd be using In Love since she keeps talking about all this In Love stuff. Alright, luckily their life points are getting decently low. And sadly our weather control will die due to our field... Well, our partner's field spell. But we got rid of nothing. Okay, now we're going to activate Metal Reflex Slime. Even though it's only for 300 damage, it's still nice to have a tribute. And, oh, we technically have attack points, that's true. Umiruka is playing against us right now. Oh my god! Right after weather control? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, we can't use their monster to win the duel. We were going to do that with brain control. We can't do that anymore. Oh, you just buffed us, so now it'll cost you even more life points. Thank god the AI is too afraid to attack us, but swords is so cruel. Given their life points, we wouldn't even win if I Heavy Storm into brain control. Yeah, we would not win. Now, I could do it where I attack with this card and then now they don't have injection anymore. But there's a chance that they'll just get it right back, so it doesn't even matter if I make that play. It's tough. I also could just use its effect to make their life points go down by 2 and then they can't afford it anymore. But then we have no protection and I have to rely on my AI partner. I'm going to do it. I'm going to rely on my AI partner. Just because that was an insanely massive Heavy Storm. I activate Brain Control. I am banking we will survive the turn because they won't have enough life points to make the cost. And their monsters they'll have left are extremely weak. Yes, I am making a bet right now. I'm betting the farm. Oh my god, the scream. Please, Alexis, this story's creepy enough. Will you please win us the duel? Okay, she can't afford it. That's still not enough to win you the duel. The math worked out. Okay, and now we can brain control still, but it would not be Injection Fairy Lily. We'd have to do something else. Either way, as long as my partner draws a water monster, we win. You have to brain control. Tribute victory. Tribute. Tribute! Alright, attack Genis for game. Holy crap, that duel. The field spell gives us game. We don't have to get the creeper ending, thank God. Ooh, I trusted my AI partner. I trusted my instincts that we would survive one more turn, and it all worked out. 500 life points away from a horrible ending. Alright, let's see what happens. Now that we've won, will she quit this job? Oh, aww. Now, withdraw from the fan club just like you promised. But I'm a maiden in love. If you got that much love, you should focus it on dueling. What does that mean? Oh, and by the way, I'll be confiscating that autograph as well. Thank you for doing that. What? No! Here, Cooper, this is for you. You were looking for a placemat, weren't you? This should work out fine. I will use it as a placemat. That's so mean, Alexis. Let's go, Cooper. Alright, well, that's one less thing to worry about. Still creepy as hell, but that's one less thing to worry about. Let's go ahead and let's go with the volcano or something, and let's just enjoy some dueling. Alright, Anca. Yeah, I think Anca would be an insanely tough duel. Let's do it. Anca, you're an insanely strong duelist, and I am mentally prepared. I beat Mimikree today, so I feel like I can take on the world, which is probably a wrong mindset to have, because the world of Anca is horrifying. You don't want to know what she's done and where she's from. Alright, the Frozen Empress. I'm trying to enjoy this water deck as long as possible, but I'm thinking about making a new deck again. I'm like almost there. Very close. Alright, Anca, even though you run a ton of warriors, I highly doubt you can beat my current hand. Thanks to Magic Jammer, I should be fine. That only works if you have an equipped spell, which is where Magic Jammer comes in. Oh, I am kind of weak. There are better spell cards than that. I can live with this. If I take 13, I take 13. And it's not like I'm going to need Mobius on the first turn. She'll probably only have like one trap at best. Exactly. I should not need Mobius. Alright, well, I don't even need Lacunga technically, but I could just use Blizzard Dragon in case it's like a trap hole or something. That way I can use Lacunga later. And we'll use this effect to slow you down. Just in case I die somehow. Alright, we're going to attack. Well, we got rid of Mirror Force early enough. Now, normally, I would use Aqua Spirit right now, but I'm not... Well, I probably should, actually. I was going to say I'm not going to, but... It all depends on... Yeah, I think I should, because even though they should be locked down, I'm worried about a Tribute or something just doing a ton of damage. We just need to be careful. If anything, she's going to get Exile Force and Tribute herself. Yeah, Aqua Spirit, just in case things go wrong. Can you just put that card in defense mode? Yeah. I was right about Command Knight being a possibility. But it was locked down anyway, so it wasn't going to be able to kill me. I draw. That card's pretty good. Honestly, I just need Lacunga. I don't want one monster right now. I need two monsters. So we're going to summon Lacunga. Aqua Spirit will deal with Mataza. Lacunga deals with Command Knight, just barely. Thank God for Lacunga's insanely high attack stat. And let's just end our turn. I have Magic Jammer to protect me from swords, the only card I fear. And life is good. Okay, if it's Command Knight, there's a problem. She could have the lock. And the lock is scary enough for me to not want this to happen. I'm going to Magic Jammer. Typically, I would just ignore it, but because the lock is possible, I don't even want to have it. I don't even want to imagine a lock happening. Okay, still probably not going to lock me unless she has two of those. Okay, well, that kills something at least. Damn it. Makunga would have been so nice. I had 2 water monsters in the grave. And I was right about swords. I was right about swords. My anti-swords deck was completely justified. Anti-swords, 100% justified. This is working out super well. Whatever deck I make next, it still needs to be anti-swords somehow. I'm going to attack. Well, we're beating Anca. She has to top deck her way back, and unless it's... Honestly, I don't even know what she could top deck. If she sets, I'm going to ban it. No! There's more than... It's not limited in this game. It's more than 1. Oh my god. Never mind. Now we're both top decking. Heart of the cards. Monster. Shit. Alright. Not great. Not great. I can't believe she top decked a second exiled force. Odds of that were insanely unlikely. Now she has like a tribute or a spell card or something. And I got a monster card. Yes. I could buff myself, but there's no need. I have plenty of attack points. Even a command knight couldn't kill me. It would take a combo to kill this card. Finally a set. My nobleman of Crossout has a use now. I draw premature for game. Yep, that's game. I'm going to activate my nobleman of Crossout to banish her monster. Then I'm going to activate my premature burial. With this card, I can bring back my boss monster, the Ice Master. Then I'm going to activate my Cold Enchanter. And with Cold Enchanter, I'm going to throw away Heavy Storm to buff my monster. With 19 and 25, the math is mathing, and I should be able to win the duel. What is that, 4,400 damage? Heck yeah. Alright, that worked out. We did the math, and we won the duel. Very well earned victory. We fought only difficult duelists today. All high-level duelists, making a ton of money along the way. And because of this, I feel prepared for anything. So, let's go buy some cards. We've earned it. 100%. Oh, are they still in class? Okay, we'll just go to the main gate real quick and then go buy some cards. Yep, it's card buying time. I want some new stuff. I know it's extremely difficult to get new cards this late in the game, but there's always a possibility, and I'm not one to give up. I am a believer. I believe in myself. I believe in the cards. The heart of the cards. Alright, let's go. Give me new stuff. Give me new stuff. Alright, I'm going to have like 250 left over, which means I can try to go for Manju again so I can make more ritual decks later on. And, oh shit, well, okay, we're saving $100. I double clicked. It's fine. Nope, no Manju. It's fine. Drop off. There we go. Cocoon Veil. Yep, terrible cards. Don't need any of them. They're not terrible. I just don't need them. I mean, Cocoon Veil's terrible, but still. Crystal Blessing. Yeah. Magic Drain is good. Blue Thunder T45. I like that card. Refusion. Yeah, fun card, but none of these are usable yet or new. XZ Tank. Again, none of these are usable yet or new. Suit of Sword X. That's a Raigeki with a coin flip that can also Raigeki you if you're wrong. But it is new! We did pull a new card. This is one of those Arcana cards that is used by Sartorius. And it gets 98. We're not at 98% yet, but we got a new card at least. I don't know if I'd run that risky card, but let's just know it's there. Our deck was super successful today, so I'm going to get rid of it. Bye-bye, guys.